Hey, this is Adam with ROAS Media, and today we're looking at McGowan's Heating and Air Conditioning. They're in the Jacksonville, Florida area, and the keyword they're searching or they're bidding on today is heating and air systems. So the keyword's a little ambiguous. I know it converts to about $200 per lead, has a pretty high cost per click, and I wanted to see who's bidding on it, who's not in this area, to see how they can improve. So McGowan's is using Rental Strategic Services. They're doing a pretty good job with the landing page. They're not UTM Tracking, so the first thing I'd recommend is UTM Tracking. That helps you narrow down which keywords are working inside your Google Analytics so you can see everything in one dashboard. Plus, it pushes the actual information to Google. You're not relying on both systems, Google Ads and Google Analytics, to communicate together. You're just using the UTM code. Google's recognizing that and pushing it into Google Analytics. So it helps you figure out what's working, what's not, better than just a regular tracking system set up through Google Analytics. Landing pages, you can't complain about it. It's a good landing page. All landing pages for Rental looks exactly the same, just different companies. So I'm guessing this converts pretty well. The keyword, though, is a little ambiguous, and you don't really know what you're advertising for. So that's why I like to see who's doing it. They're advertising for HVAC, so just any service that you can want for them, you're advertising for, which is not the best way to do it. Usually you want to advertise for one specific service. You can test which ones work for which keywords. So inside Google Ads, you can have three different ads, go to three different landing pages and see which one works and which one converts the best for whatever keyword you're going after. It looks like you're doing air conditioning installation for this heating and air systems, but your ad is not really relevant to your landing page is not really relevant to the ad that's running. You're running heating and air conditioning on the ad, and you're running air conditioning only, AC installation inside the landing page. So I would make those two congruent. You want your landing page to be ad relevant. You want your ad to be keyword relevant. So everything should match, and it helps you convert. It definitely helps you convert a lot better than doing things like this. You're running an ambiguous keyword. Ad kind of touches on everything you do, and then your landing page is not even relevant to your ad. So hopefully you can get those lined up. Everything works together beautifully. The next thing we do is install a Facebook pixel on the landing page. It looks like you don't even have one on the website as either. So installing one, let's check the website. I don't think you have one inside here. No, I don't see it. Facebook. Nope. So no Facebook pixel installed on the website. You definitely want to have that done, especially if you're advertising. If you're advertising, you should be remarketing to the people who've been to your advertising page. So people who have been to this landing page should be seeing whatever the landing page was about, ads based on that. So you're spending about $80-$90 per conversion on ad or Google Ads. It can be less, could be more. Usually repair leads are a little less. It depends on the installation. It could be a little more. But I'd say, $60-$70 is probably the average conversion for Google Ads. You're spending all that money on getting people to the website, getting them converting, and you're not spending money on talking to the people who've already seen your advertising, which is a big no-no. So you want to install a Facebook pixel so you can definitely do that. Facebook page looks like it hasn't been updated very much. It looks like September was the last time it was updated. Usually you like to recommend once every week for updating the Facebook page. Yeah, once a week is usually the kind of the cadence that you want to have it active, but it's not necessarily a bad thing because we've gone years without updating Facebook pages. Our ads worked pretty well, but updating the Facebook page helps your ads work a little better because people go to your Facebook page, they see that you are active. We would get messages all the time. I see your ad. Are you still in business? Because a Facebook page wasn't updated. So it helps with that type of stuff. it says you're currently running ads, but if I go to the ads library, I don't see any ads active. So it looks like you either turned them on, turned them off, or you have them intermittent, or have them on a time frame. I don't see any ads. You should be remarketing all the time to the people who are coming to your advertising from Google. So that's one thing I do is ad specific, or yes, campaign specific remarketing. It's specific to the ad they saw on Google and the landing page. Everything should be congruent from click to sale. Should be congruent. So they come to this page from Google for air conditioning installation, which heating and air systems is not really the same thing as AC installations, but let's, think of it as it was, AC installations on Google Ads. And they see an ad on Facebook about air conditioning installations from the same company, either going back to the same website or same landing page that they went to, or a lead form on Facebook. Usually they have a better chance of converting because they already know you a little bit, because they've already seen part of your advertising. It's basically a big sales process funnel type of thing. So let's say you're out in the field, you have your first initial to the table meeting, you size up the system. They need a new 3-ton air conditioner. It's going to cost them $4,200 to install just the air conditioning coil, $5,000 or so. Then you don't call them anymore once you give them their estimate. You are leaving a ton of money on the table. That's kind of the same thing as seeing the ad once and never talking to them again online. You want to remarket to them. To make sure you're doing it, you install a Facebook pixel or Google Ads pixel, whatever you want to do. Typically, like you do the 1-2 punch Google Ads display network. They see YouTube videos, they see banner ads, they see dynamic ads, then they see Facebook ads as well. Helps you convert a lot more people, bring them in to get you scheduled as a lead. So I would do keyword pruning. Just an example, keyword pruning, I think I mentioned this earlier, but keyword pruning, one of the contractors we worked with in September, their budget, total marketing budget is about 8% of revenue, which is $24,000 for that month. We spent 10% of that, so $2,500 on Google Ads. That $2,500 turned into $89,000 in revenue because of keyword pruning. So we've been working with them for years. So our campaigns are highly targeted to what they need to be. Keyword pruning over time, you narrow down what you're bidding on for each keyword. Those convert a lot better. You're not spending wasted money on stuff like this. Heating and air systems go to an air conditioning installation page. There's no fallout if you keyword prune. You know exactly what you're bidding on. You know exactly what they're saying, and everything aligns. So you can get 38 times what they spent on ads, and that's on cold traffic as well. That's not on remarketed people. That's not on current customers. That's on cold traffic. 38 times what they spent on advertising they got back in revenue. $2,500 turned to $89,000. So keyword pruning is definitely something we recommend, so you avoid stuff like this. Air conditioning installation, showing for a heating keyword, it doesn't really jive. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully you make more money. Let's recap. Landing page, make it ad relevant. Make your ad keyword relevant. UTM tracking, keyword pruning, Facebook pixel installation, and then Facebook remarketing, or remarketing in general that's specific to what they saw originally on Google. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully make more money. We'll talk to you soon.